Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Phi Theta Kappa International Associate Induction Ceremony. We are pleased to have with us student faculty, staff, administration, Phi Theta Kappa members, Phi Theta Kappa officers, family, friends, candidates. We welcome you here. The members of this chapter come from different background groups, ethnic, and the diversity of our chapter creates an environment of fellowship and friendship, and is one of the greatest strengths of the chapter. Membership is based on academic achievement and the faculty recommendations. Our members are distinguished by their intellectual curiosity, their zeal for learning, their ability to balance work and study, their desire to serve the community, and their determination for academic achievement. Phi Theta Kappa stands for excellence, and our chapter has proven it indeed by 34 years of excellence and achievement. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you our advisor, Dr. Max Marashi.
Good evening, everybody. It's really an honor to be here today. I mean, this is my first time, to be honest. I'm a new advisor, but I was always would love to, and I also served as an advisor in another institution. But tonight is a special night because this is the first, an induction for me. And I just want to talk to you about the history of this honor society. It has a very, very rich history. Started in the 1918. Phi Theta Kappa traces its beginning to the society that originated with 6 charters. And those are the members who started the Phi Theta Kappa as a Phi, or the Kappa Phi Omicron, at Stephen College in Columbia, Missouri in 1910. It's even beyond, before 1980. The society continued to grow, and in the spring of 1918 was one of the many honorary groups in Missouri. At the meeting of the presidents of the Missouri Junior Colleges of Women in 1918, it was decided to organize a new honorary society, chapters of which could have a common character and stand for similarity of organization. The name Phi Theta Kappa was chosen, and the society was incorporated in Missouri as a national organization, and the founders models many aspects of new society after the prestiges of another honorary society, which is called the Phi Beta Kappa. For the first 6 years, Phi Theta Kappa continued its activity to women juniors colleges, but in 1924, through constitutional amendment, the field of activity was enrolled to cover all junior colleges. In 1926, Phi Theta Kappa expanded beyond the border of Missouri and into co-educational institution. The American Association of Junior College then, now it's known as the American Association of Community College, recognized Phi Theta Kappa as the official honor society of two-year college in 1929. In the early years of Phi Theta Kappa, membership was conferred to students at time of the graduation, and few programs and services were offered. The explosive growth of the community college in 1960 led Phi Theta Kappa to expand its mission to reflect the nurturing of the philosophy of the institution it served. Students were inducted as freshmen, and study programs were offered. Nowadays, Phi Theta Kappa is nationwide, and not only nationwide, it's international. It's gone beyond the United States into other, like the South America, and also the Dominican Republic, Micronesia, and other, surrounding in the South America, also all the way to the Middle East, like United Arab Emirates. And thousands and thousands of students are inducted every year to this honor society. So I'm standing here being honored to be one of the advisors to this honor society, and I'm welcoming everybody, and particularly the new members to this society. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, how are you? First, let me apologize that you're actually in a different location than we first planned. We were supposed to be upstairs in Smith Hall, but something is going on upstairs, and so we got pushed back to the Essex room. This is where we started a long time ago. So welcome to Phi Theta Kappa. I recognize some of your faces because you're in and out of my office, trying to beat me to my door. I love it anyway, it's okay, I love you. But it's a wonderful, as Dr. Marashi was saying, this is a wonderful opportunity for you. We send students to just about every major college in this country and even abroad. Right now, we have a number of students who are at Boston University, Johns Hopkins, you name the college except Princeton. You name the college, they're there, okay? So the sky really is the limit. And so once again, I want to welcome you to our new organization. And we're just going to continue on. I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Dr. Marashi. It's now my pleasure to introduce our representative of state of New Jersey, Rebecca Swin.
Hello. Hello. Okay, so thank you, first of all, for inviting me to speak today. I'm really excited because this is the first induction I get to speak at as New Jersey State President. So that's exciting. So my name is Rebecca Sula, and I'm the current New Jersey State President for the Middle States region. And the Middle States region is made up of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. And before I go into all of the amazing opportunities you have access to now as members of Phi Theta Kappa, I'm going to share a little bit of my background and how I got involved in Honor Society. And so in high school, I was a pretty good student, but I didn't really have any direction. I didn't even think I was going to go to college just with my situation at home, and financially it just wasn't really in the cards. But I ended up graduating in the top 15% of my high school class, and so I qualified for NJ STARS, and that's actually how I ended up at County College. And so I didn't really want to go to a community college at first, just because of the stigmas that are kind of surrounding it. But now that I realize it was definitely one of the better decisions I've ever made, just because it gave me an opportunity to figure out what I really wanted for myself and what I want for my career in the future. And so within my first year at County College, I changed my major 3 times, which is on the lower end compared to some people, but third time's a charm. I stuck with engineering. So that same year, I joined Phi Theta Kappa, and that was the spring of 2015. And as soon as I became a member, I knew that I wanted to get involved, because I was always really involved in high school, and I kind of missed that sort of involvement aspect. I didn't really like just going to class and then going home. I did not like that at all. And so a week after I became a member, I got an email saying that my chapter was holding officer elections, and I figured I didn't really have anything to lose by running, so I ended up winning the election, and I was nominated as Vice President of Membership and Secretary for my chapter. And since I was a chapter officer, I got the opportunity to attend the Middle States Academy and Regional Honors Institute in 2015. And that was held at Moravian College, and we have that every year in June. And it's a 4-day-long program. And it's packed with a lot of amazing speakers just educating you about every kind of program that Phi Theta Kappa has. And it really teaches you how to build your leadership skills and also work with your officer team to really do well with the programs that you have to do. And so at Honors Institute, we learned about the College Project and NJC 4 Week, and we even did a mock Honors and Action project, so that was really cool. And then when we weren't in any of the educational forums or anything like that, we were socializing with each other from all over the region, and so you really get to build really good relationships with people from all over the region, and that's definitely a benefit. And so one of the first things I learned at Honors Institute was that Phi Theta Kappa is built on the 4 principles of scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and service. And now that you are all a part of the Phi Theta Kappa family, where we celebrate high academic achievement, we also foster an environment that encourages us to learn from each other and grow as leaders. And what I love so much about Phi Theta Kappa is the shared hunger for knowledge that everybody has. Everybody is always trying to learn from each other and really help each other be the best that they can be. And so each chapter does a college project and an honors and action project. And through these projects, we are able to work with college administrators and research different topics and apply our findings to issues that need attention. And we're given the opportunity to make a difference through addressing problems in local and global communities. And the Honors and Action Project, is something that really allows each chapter to identify a problem that they feel it could be in your community or on a larger scale, and you're really able to do a lot with that and make an impact that lasts and helps a lot of people. So that's one of my favorite parts about Phi Theta Kappa. And so another great program we have is the C4 completion initiatives. And so this past October, the week of the 17th through the 21st, it was Middle States Completes. And so the whole goal of that is to build a culture of completion on college campuses, because a lot of the times people will start to get their degree and then life happens and they may have to take a break, and then once you take a break, you're less likely to go back. So it's all about encouraging to really make it to the finish line and get their degree. And so in addition to all of these initiatives and programs, one of the biggest advantages offered by Phi Theta Kappa is the scholarships, which I'm sure you've all heard about, because who hasn't? It's over $90 million that are available in scholarships, so that's a big number. The best part about the scholarships is that you only need to fill out the application once, and then it then works as the application for the rest of the scholarships that you're eligible for. And there's an eligibility quiz, so that if you're not eligible, you don't have to go through the whole process of the application, because it is a long application. So make sure you apply for those, everybody. And so getting involved in Phi Theta Kappa has definitely been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. It's allowed me to develop my leadership skills in ways that I didn't think I would be able to do. And I've really been able to build a supportive network of people in my life who really encourage me to be the best I can be academically and personally. And so I encourage all of you sitting here, all of the new inductees, to get involved in your chapter, because I promise it will be worth it. And so on behalf of the entire Middle States region, congratulations on this accomplishment, and thank you for having me.
Hi, my name is Ashley Nichols. I am the treasurer for Phi Theta Kappa, Alpha Theta chapter. Faculty, Phi Theta Kappa members, and guests, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our honor society. These students have fulfilled all the requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Theta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of the 2-year colleges.
You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship with Embrace 2-year college, not only in this state, but nationwide. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Theta chapter. After induction, you will find among the member of an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give of yourself in order to get the most benefits.
Good afternoon. My name is Joy Lynch, VP of Fundraising. I have in my hand the candle, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, indwells with prudence, and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of the path of judgment. I have the white rose, signifying purity and beauty of life, with its white bud signifying intelligence associations.
I give you this rose as a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
Good evening, my name is Dwayne Henderson. I'm the Vice President of Web Management. This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like our coat of arms, refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for society folk to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the most notable of metals, it shall have a further significance to our society. For it shall represent the nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which band us together and the cultural self-control, which is the necessary foundation for true aspiration and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of those Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cassandra St. Armand, and I'm the Vice President of Scholarship of Phi Theta Kappa. What I understand is a reef on one side composed of oak leaves, and on the other, laurel. The oak leaf stands for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful, curly leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society.
Above the hand is the representation of the head of Athena, the symbol of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal for members of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group.
You have studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion, to study and to scholarly idea among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the great letter which stands for wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Now that the standards and ideas of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge which admits you into complete membership.
So we're going to ask all of the new members to please rise. We're going to line up on that wall.
Thank you.
Nafisa Wheeler, Business Administration. Yay!
Hi everybody, my name is Josie Perlman and I'm an education major.
Sonia Castro, Business Administration.
Good evening everyone, my name is Avalon Simon and I'm an education major.
Good evening, Brian Anderson, journalism.
My name is Wendy Velez and I'm a major in college.
Hello, my name is Todd Young. My major is political science. Good evening, everyone. My name is Osinata Chukwumigwe. I major is computer information systems.
Good everyone, my name is Oroashia Okonomo. I'm a biology major.
Hi, my name is Enyola Korali and I'm from biology major. My name is Robbie Harris and my major is radiology. my name is Chelsea Bennett, and my major is business administration.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Levin, and I'm an engineering major.
My name is Letitia Park, and my major is computer science.
My name is Tori Monti, and my major is social science.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Elijah Taylor, and my major is biology pre-med.
My name is Kathleen Spinelli. My major is general science.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Troutman, and my major is social sciences.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Latina Rollins, and I'm a social science teacher.
Everyone, my name is Dixie Ann Hutchinson, and I'm a human and social services major.
Hi, my name is Danelle Jones, and I'm a business administration major.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amy Aracena, and I am a community social services major.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rudy Lagbere, and I'm an accounting major.
Good evening, my name is Ajua, and my major is education.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sunil Chiase. I'm a bio pre-med major.
Hi, everyone. My name is Taryn Howard, and I'm an education major.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shanice Bancroft, and I'm a general science major.
Hi, my name is Selena Rosalie Gooden, and I'm an education major.
Hello, my name is Bill Drummond, and I'm a social sciences major.
Sean Parks, social science.
Hello, my name is Renard Morrison, and my major is social science.
My name is Rachel Miles, and my major is general science. My name is Samantha Maya, and my major is social science. Hello, everyone. My name is Eliza May Marshall, and I'm a general science major.
Hello, everyone. My name is Olutopia Waloper. I'm a biology major. John Wangpo, electrical engineering major.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelica Rosales, and my major is liberal arts.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nana Rodriguez, Human and Social Services.
Good evening, my name is Aisha Fortune. I'm an education major.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna Lobos, and I'm an education major. Good evening, everyone. My name is Cassandra St. Orman, and I'm majoring in bio pre-med.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joy Lynch, and I'm majoring in social science.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jelita Perez, and I am majoring in computer science.
Good evening, my name is Dwayne Henderson, and my major is business administration.
Hello, my name is Erlene Brazil, and I'm an education major.
This semester alone, I think we inducted over 100 students. It's just sort of normal. It's just that they don't usually all show up at the same time. So it's a little different. Yeah, this is a huge turnout.
More than that.
Yeah. Oh, Wayne's going over here. Yeah. Okay, everyone. You're about to take your pledge. So our president is going to lead you in the pledge.
Please repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly promise. On the third day of November 2016. To unload the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. To keep his object and end in mind. And end in mind. I'm sorry. And I do solemnly pledge my allegiance to my fellow members and comrades to end them in all work and endeavor. To aid them all in all endeavor.
You're not done yet. It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the Lively Fellowship of Scholars here at Florence. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always the truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of well-reasoned life and a prelude to service and honor.
Congratulations to all new inductees, and special thanks to our staff, faculty, administration, Phi Theta Kappa members, family, friends, and for joining us this evening. In addition, I would like to thank my executive board, please.
All of our executive officers.
I would like to thank all of you for the excellent job you did. We are now going to have our parlor dinner, and we ask all of you who can to join us. Thank you.